when you look at what comics, myself included, are doing now, as far and talk about things that most would be insecure about, their flaws, you know what I mean, their fuck ups. Pryor was the one to do it first.
Yeah.
Pryor was, I'm on drugs, I'm on cocaine. My wife, the reason why that shit happened, here's how it went down. My grandmom did this. She was mad on my mother. I think
his childhood,
was
yeah, the fucking crazy childhood, prostitute, yeah.
Shocking. But he said, I'm gonna get myself at a place of comfort by letting this out. Right? So what I'm talking about, I personally got to witness Chappelle do. Pryor was doing DWAYNE, and I wasn't there. I just became a fan from seeing and watching the tape Invisible. I'm in the time where I got to see Chappelle. All right, everything's adding up as you see.
Yeah.
Number 3, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Reason why I go number 3 for Eddie. Eddie Murphy.
The small body of work.
Not necessarily. Here's the thing. It's when you think about comedy specials and you look at Delirious and you look at Raw. It's only 2 specials, but those two specials put Eddie in a stratosphere that nobody else could reach. His career and level of funny was you associate him with the stars, and a level of stardom that he reached. And rock star, this is where the whole comedic rock star thing comes from me. That I say Eddie made comedy equivalent to rock and roll. Leather, no shirt, some tight ass leather pants, gloves, say what the fuck I want, selling out tickets, whatever. This is just like rock and roll, except I'm telling fucking jokes. I made comedy cool. Don't look past that.
No, it's
Eddie
huge.
Murphy made comedy fucking cool.
He was the coolest star.
The coolest. Listen, we can go. There's so many people that had pizzazz and style that have done comedy, but Eddie Murphy made the spotlight attached to comedy fucking cool.
100%. Okay? Couldn't agree with you more. And by the way, you could argue that Delirious and Raw are basically the equivalent of Biggie's Ready to Die and Life After Death. It's
I would
perfect.
never argue that.
You dropped 2 perfect specials.
I would never argue that.
I would never argue that. 3 is Eddie. Okay.
That's 3. Okay. After that, minus personal life, mistakes, choices, etc. Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby, one of the best storytellers to ever do it, and made the world of a black father figure a goal.
And did it before, by the way, did that before. People are thinking you're talking about Cliff Huxtable. He did that in stand-up as well. That it started from the very beginning. That character is him.
It's all based off of him. So for that, he had a major imprint in comedy. He had a thing. He had a thing that was only his fucking thing. And you can't rock that. You can't go inside and out. Okay? That's number 4. Number 5 for me, George Carlin. George Carlin.
Carlin is someone, some people would have Carlin 1, too. People would have Carlin anywhere on the list.
You can, and you can't go back and forth because people can have an argument. Mm-hmm. People can have a valid argument with that, right? You can have a valid argument with that. Carlin did 10 specials, man. Carlin did 10 fucking comedy specials. So to our fans that love comedy, if you don't understand all that goes into really figuring this shit out, really developing, really reinventing, really changing, really creating, to do 10 1-hour specials of stand-up comedy, that's unheard of. It's unheard of. So you gotta applaud that. And like I said, that's my 10. Now, there's honorable mentions that you know, some would sway and put in. said, I'm fucking a snob. I'm coming out. Chris Rock, some would fucking easily do it. You know, Martin in his prime. Some would fucking rock the boat and talk about Martin and what Martin did for Def Jam and how comedy became a thing that other younger comics wanted to do based off of Martin's ease and effort in the craft.
Well, and you so crazy. You're talking about a huge moment. That's a huge moment.
Huge one.
Yeah.
You can't discredit that. So when I say the honorable mentions, I say it to say these can be categorized and placed. Seinfeld, right? Last but not least, take away personal things going on. I'm only speaking of the craft. Louis C.K.
Yep.
You can't like so Patrice O'Neal. Like you got I can tell you when it gets into this, it gets fucking tricky. But I'm gonna stick with my 5.
I
I'm gonna
respect
say there's an honorable mention of where these things can go and how they can be moved around if they were chess pieces.
The Decision is available on Audible. I strongly recommend it. It is great. Kevin, I really, from afar, I really enjoy getting to watch what you've been doing, man. I appreciate you.
My guy, man.
You have to admit, you enjoyed this interview more than you expected. You were dreading it, but you enjoyed it.
I actually wasn't dreading it. I knew it would be good. Hey, man, I'm not sure if you've been hitting me, but my Hotmail address still works. Just use it, man. Send me a message.
Yeah,
send me an email, and
Kevin
I'll
Hart
hit you back.
Hotmail. Yeah.
Hotmail. Kevin Hart at hotmail.com.
Okay,
right?
I was using your T-mail earlier. Is that still good or?
No.
Okay.
No. Use my up-to-date shit. Hit me on the Hotmail.
Got you.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll
Take
get
care
right
of yourself.
back to you. Bye.
Peace, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kevin Hart. I really do recommend The Decision. You will enjoy it. One of the best dudes. So happy for him. Everyone, please be safe this weekend. Follow me at Rosenberg Radio. Back next Thursday and Friday with another Open Late on Complex IG Live. Have a truly great Memorial.